Shalom Yisrael. Again, cooking preacher, invite you into his little bowl here, whereby he's going to prepare a wonderful meal today. Come on in, all right? I have today with us a simple meal today. Before I get started, let me get my enrichment. Wonderful green stuff. And so I'll drink some of this. I will prepare this for the people, but this is what I will consume. All right, we got some wonderful recipes today. Come on in the house, come on. We have here, I'm going to do a simple meal today, chicken wings. And here I have something for my friend. It's a Hein Biramin. He loves it hot. The hotter the better. Of course, we will find out the nature of his strength today when he gets some of this. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to sear this. Chicken wings, I'm going to sear them just a little to create a little moisture in them, and then we will put them on the grill and smoke them. You look at that. You see that? Look at that. Marinated in habanero and sauce with jalapeno. This is hot, my friend. Let me finish this. This is better than this. This tastes wonderful. But this is excellent. The richness of Yah. What a great blessing. We grow our own wheatgrass. We got vegetables in the garden whereby my wife, she juiced this for me, and every day this starts my day. I had a little rice this morning, some oatmeal, and a spoon of peanut butter full of protein. This, beautiful. So let me begin. You need to be here for this. Let's see. Okay. What do we got here? This is somewhat of an awkward situation, but what I will do here, I've had this marinating for days here, and it just did not come out the way I wanted it. It's still somewhat frozen. Let me let this set for a little later. Let me begin with these. These are just plain chicken wings. Okay, smells tough. What I'm gonna do with these, simply sear those. Now my fire is a bit too hot here for the briskets and the ribs. So we'll let that cook a little bit. What I will begin here, I'll begin to put the wings on here. Just a little searing. You just want to sear them on both sides. That's all you want. Then you move them off. See that? Easy. Doesn't take much. See? Seasoned nice. Now don't write me and tell me I put my nose up against this. I did not, all right? Someone wrote and said that I need to have water too. Of course, I was licking my fingers because of the meat I was cooking. Well, I think that individual got that wrong. Because I don't eat meat. So I think they were wrong. I don't taste it or anything. Get Simeon, my guinea pig, he'll taste it, he'll let me know. Beautiful. Now let's get these wings going. We just want to sear them a little bit on both sides. Give it a little flavor. And then we'll put it on the grill and smoke. We'll let that cook a little. See right here what we have here. We have have a beautiful brisket. You see that? Look at that brisket. Man! Some ribs that we're going to send to an individual that has given us some land to utilize, and we will send these ribs off. What I'm going to do with the ribs now, you see this is already marinated and all of that beautiful rub on that. This is eating here. If you love meat, this is beautiful here. We're going to send these 2 racks of ribs away, but we will prepare chicken and the other things for the community. Let me get on that. I don't like for it to burn, okay? But you do want to sear this. Get on, my cat. All right, you just want to sear it. That's all you want. Just want a little searing on it. I should have put them on that side. Could have put them all at one time. I think I will. You just want to sear it. A lot of people don't like the tremendously over-smoked cheese. So we will make sure we oblige them as well, all right? Okay. It's going to take a little time on this. So you'll see the process, what we're doing here. I think it would be best to do it here. I think I will, too. I can do them all at one time. This will sear it quicker. See this? All you want to do is sear this. Sear the meat. Sear it. You see our little cat? What is this Tiger right here? He's been with us a long time. I don't know how many years Tiger's been here. But he's been here a while. And I tell you, he will take out the rabbits and everything. He's a hunter. You sear that meat. That's the wonderful part about barbecue. Sear it. You lock in the nice flavors, the juices. Sear it. I'll show you what I will do. You sear that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Work it back between the two, okay? And you just start laying them here. Let them cook. You want to sear them? Just let them cook slow. You don't want to overcook them, but you want that, look at this nice searing on this. See that nice little crunchiness? Sear the skin. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to sear, see? Just get a little sear. That's it. Look at that. Look at it. Beautiful, isn't it? Huh? Beautiful. You want to just sear it. You're definitely going to need some tongs for this. You got a big one like this. Ooh. Too hot. See, now that's ready. You just lay the wings over here. You want to move them off the fire. Yeah, come on. You want to move them off the fire. That's all you want to do. Sear them a little bit on both sides. See that? See, I'll keep searing that. To it because that chicken will dry out. Sear it. The searing, beautiful. Beautiful. I like for my food to taste well. I just don't want to cook. I want the people to enjoy it. And if they critique it, that's all right. By Zachend Yeshurun there in Detroit, he will tell me, nah, you didn't cook that one right. So I don't mind you critiquing this cooking. But this is going to be excellent. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Just excellent. Just beyond descriptive superlatives. This is going to be excellent eating. No doubt about it. Look at that. Look at that chicken. Put the wings here. They'll cook. It takes about, for a meal like this is going to take about 2 hours for the wings. But then I have other things on here. I have ribs. And that's going to take a little longer. That's going to take about 5-6 hours to cook that. It's not a bad day today here, Jefferson, South Carolina, the southeastern part of the United States. Here we're in the north and eastern part of this state. Beautiful days, you'll get around 70 degrees. It's still March. Some of you all are digging out of the snow. I talked to Zachin Yeshua on yesterday, and he said it was snowing in Wisconsin. They had gotten snow. Don't want that. Oh, and by the way, my Isha made me a beautiful apron here to cook in. Shalom. All right, preacher man. Look at this. You see, this is going to smell wonderful and taste wonderful. Huh? Beautiful. Look at that. You don't want to overdo this chicken. When I finish, I will put it in aluminum pans and let it cook. Just let it tenderize itself. You don't have to do much to it. By the way, I'll do one on my lamb preparation for the Pesach meal. My lamb and my goat's meat. I'm going to be preparing that. I will be preparing that. I am going to prepare that soon. I will prepare the lamb and the goat's meat the day before our Pesach meal, so that we'll have time to prepare. You want to join us for our Pesach celebration, and if you want to come, make sure you call us or email us, let us know, so that we will prepare sufficient food for you and those that will be coming. All right? Then we got a few more to do. That will give the grill time to somewhat die down. Then we want to keep this, you want to keep the temperature inside around 275 degrees. You want to keep around 265 degrees. You see what I'm doing? I'm searing this and taking this away from the fire, okay? You want to do that. Sear it. See, that's what searing is. See that? All right? Then I put it over here, away from the coals. You want it to cook slow. You don't want it to cook too fast. You want it to cook slow. Let it take your time. This is about a 2-hour preparation here. Once we get the lid down. Oh, that was too black. What I'm going to do with the ribs, I'm simply going to cook them here. I don't want to waste this bit of charcoal. So what I will do, look at these beautiful ribs here. Have you seen anything so beautiful? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Come on up close. Come on, look at that. These are baby back beef ribs. No pork now. I'll lay them here. Look at this. So I'll lay them on opposite side of the fire, like this. Just lay the ribs there. That's what we want to do there. Put the ribs there. Now this is getting hot. Take it off. All right. Bring this over here. This here. Look at this. See these ribs here? These are beef baby backs. And this has some apple rub on it, garlic and all of that. You just let that cook. That's enough coals to cook that. You let that cook 4 or 5 hours. Just close it out. Let its ideal temperature. You don't want much. Just let it cook. Just let it cook. Don't even worry about it. All right? So that's beautiful. Look at that. All right, let me get to my next bit of business here. I'm going to take this out, pour it in here. Now these are for my hot boys here. These are hot. Well, I hope they are. Okay. We'll discard this. Okay, I'm going to rinse this off. How about that? Now we shall begin this process. You want to sear this now. You want to sear it. Look at all that. Those peppers in there. Can you see that? Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Let me begin here. I want to sear this. When you marinate it, you got things that have the sugary contents of what you're marinating it in, especially like peppers. That will kind of sear a little faster and give you a darker coating on the outside. So what I will do with these, now look what I'm going to do. I will show you. We'll sear these and dump them back in here. All right? Then I'll just place them here. After I sear them, another nice coating. These hot peppers, habanero. Forgive me, this is not habanero. Yes, habanero. With the coatings on there. Just put it back in here. Again. Put it back in here. Get this closer. Like this. See? So you dump it in here. Look at that, see? Dumping it back in the sauce. Then I put it here. Just take it off the fire because you will burn it out. We're going to let that cook. I tell you, my friend, this is hot. It is hot. Oh, I believe I hear my little ones. Hey, little ones. Come on, y'all. Come on, get on the camera. Come on. Come on and get on the camera. Come here. Come on. Get on over here. Come on. Come on. These are my little ones. Look at them. Say, come on, Evelyn. Come on. Go look at the camera. Come on. Hallelujah. This is my tank right here. Come on, bonehead. For me. All right, look, everybody say hi. Say shalom, shalom. Shalom. Does it y'all smell that? Look at that. It smells tough. Look at the camera and say, that smell. Tell them how it smells.
Tough.
That's excellent.
Excellent.
Ooh, look at that. You smell that, boy? That's hot right there. I don't know if these little ones, they like hot pepper and everything.
I like hot pepper, but I don't like hot.
I don't know if you can handle this right here. I don't know about that, Abby. Look at that. Look at that. You smell that hot stuff?
Tell somebody we
Not gonna get in trouble. Not gonna get in trouble. Look at that.
Yeah, it's got the children one moment.
Look at that. Look at that. Does that look tough?
Yes,
Look
sir.
at that. I tell you little ones, this is going to be. Huh?
That chicken look good. That don't look too good.
That looks tough. The hot.
The hot one. Hot don't look good.
Huh?
The hot look good. Especially the egg.
This is
That must be
hot.
a big body. Cold.
That's
Cold.
tough.
Cold.
Oh, you all smell that?
That's the cookie.
What I'm going to do is,
That's
the cooking preacher. Oh, you see that? Look at this. Get a look at this.
Come on,
Does that look beautiful?
Yes, sir.
Smell that. Huh? Let them smell. Look at my little ones. That smell tough?
Yes, sir.
Smells tough, huh?
Strong.
Now what we're going to do with this, we're going to close this down for a while and let this just cook, all right? Then we're going to put our brisket on. It's too hot. So we want to get the temperature up to about 275, and that's what we want to maintain, all right? See you all then. The people will enjoy this. It's going to be tender when I finish. Beautiful brisket. I'm going to lay this here. You don't want to sear this. You want to lay it as far as where you can from the fire. All right. You get a little chart that's on there about the heat of the grill. You want to shut it down. Leave it alone. We'll keep the temperature around 275, 325. You want to keep the temperature around there. We'll be back checking on this throughout the course of the day, okay? Yeah, Barak, we'll be back. Sure. All right. See that barbecue house? I'll be back. Come on. Let's look at this. These are the ribs. They're ideal. If you can get a little grill like this, it will tell you the ideal temperature in the grill. You can see right here, can you see this? It shows you the ideal situation for cooking. See, this is beautiful. You want the temperature like that, all right? That's ideal. All right, my name is okay, all right, I'm clean, all right? And so let me move the ribs back a little bit. You don't want them to overcook. You want this to cook slow. You see that? Look at that. Do you see that? Look at those ribs. Is that not beautiful? Come on, man. Now this apple juice, you want to get your little spray bottle and just spray it. See that? That's all you need to do. Stack them on top of each other, and that savors the flavor, and move them back from the fire. You don't want them too close, and just spray that apple juice. Just leave it alone. She'll go. I get this one? Let me put it up there. Just spray the apple juice. That's going to tenderize them, give them a different flavor. That's beautiful. But this, I need to, this is around, that's about 270, 280. Okay, that's nice right there. That's where you want that. Let's look at that. Look at that. I don't like for my briskets to cook. See, okay, that's all right. I want to move that back just a tad. You don't want to get it too hot. You want the brisket to cook for about 6-7 hours, really. So I'm spray all this with a little juice. It tenderizes it. Look at that chicken. Does that look nice? This chicken is about done. It's about done. Look at that. It's done. You don't want to overcook chicken. See, that's done. It's really done. It doesn't take much for the chicken to cook. See, that's done. Look down there. There's no redness near the bone or nothing like that. That's done. We'll leave it just for a little bit longer. Not much. We want that to be nice and tender. You see why I seared it? It's gonna be nice. And this we're gonna barbecue. This is gonna be mild. And this chicken, ooh, see, it's done. It's really done, this right here. See, that's done. What I'm going to do with that, I don't want to overcook the chicken. I'm going to take me an aluminum pan. All right? I'm going to put this chicken in this aluminum pan. Okay. This chicken is done. You don't want to overcook it. That's done. Look at how beautiful, look at that. That's beautiful. It's done. It doesn't take long now. 2 hours, hour and a half, it's done. You want to keep it that way, all right? Now what I'm going to do with this, I show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it on just a little while longer, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this out and put it here. This is kind of the spicy one. And I'll get a piece of aluminum foil. I'll show you in a minute. See, this is the spicy one. This is for bitter meat. I'm going to try to put a hurt on him. All right. Look at these chicken wings. Is that not beautiful? This is, you need the applesauce, the apple juice. You want to get pure. If you can get organic, do that. And I spray this and get chicken and beef and things like that has not been processed with hormones, okay? Now this is my hot spicy forbidden meat. Put a little apple juice on that. Now look at this. I need to separate all this chicken, okay? So this is not the foil I want right here. I want the real heavy duty. But I'll use this. This will work. I will put this foil in here to separate this. I will show you. It's not much here, but this will work for me. What I'm going to do, make a smaller basket for this. That's the hot. That's the reason I'm doing this. Now look at this. Now I'm going to take this off. This chicken is ready to go. I know my Mikaya. I know what you're going to say, Mikaya. I'll let you know. Whatever you want me to prepare for you, you let me know. That's my special friend. All right. You see this? I don't want to infuse this hot flavor with this. This is a mild. Some people like hot things, some do not. But isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. That is simply beautiful. Tender. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Very beautiful, isn't it? Okay. That's beautiful. Beautiful. That's the reason I'm doing this. I'll show you. All right. We're going to put this here like this. This chicken. All right. That's beautiful. What I will do, I'll put a little more apple juice on it. Tenderize it a little more. Just a little bit. And look at this. I marinated that chicken in this sauce that I concocted. That's habanero and jalapeno sauce. Because Bitamin, Zakim Bitamin likes stuff hot. So I wanted to do this for him. So look at this. So I'm going to pour that over this. Oh, mama. Do you smell that? As my barbecue king would say, that smells wonderful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now we have that done. Stay with me. I'm going to put a little more apple juice on that, all right? That's beautiful, isn't it? Very beautiful. I want to keep this separated from this. All right. And then what I will do, this is what it's called. I will do this. I will take this lid here, aluminum pan lid, and I will cover this. And the reason I'm covering this, it will keep this chicken moist, succulent. You don't need to put it on the heat anymore. It's done. This chicken is done. You don't need to do that. It's done, all right? What I will do with this, the same thing. An aluminum pan. Put it here. What do we got to remove this chicken? This chicken is done. Now I'm going to go make my barbecue sauce and I'll be back. I'm going to make my specialty. It's beautiful. I'll do some mixture of sauces. And all this will be barbecue here. Not all of it. I'll do some that's not. That chicken is done. All right, watch me. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to cover this. Now I'll be back. Let me put a little apple juice. All right. I will cover this. Okay? I'm going to cover both of these. Now what I'm going to do, my friend, I'm going to sit this back here for just a little while. I'm not going to keep it on there, just let it keep cooking, okay? This is done. My brisket, I don't want that to get too hot. So I'm going to move it here, just off the fire. And then I'm going to put another layer of seasoning on this brisket. Okay, I will be back. 10 minutes to make my sauce. I'm going to cover this. Look at these ribs over here before I go farther. These ribs look wonderful. Hey boy, that is Yeshua, Jesse. That's Jesse there. Hallelujah. All right, let me look at these ribs here. Isn't this just beyond beauty? Ah, man. Put a little apple juice on that. Maybe let me slide these up just a tad, not too close. That's the key in barbecuing. You're not burning the ribs. You want to just keep them like that. What I will do, leave them like that for the next hour. Just let them cook. And then I will do something that will make them even more tender. I will wrap them in foil and let them stay on the grill for another hour or so. You don't want them to fall off the bone. Eating a rib, you want to grab the bone and eat the rib. Isn't that so? Ah, okay. The ribs look beautiful. Give me 5 and 5, 10 minutes, and let me make my sauce. The preacher man will be back. All right. All right. Welcome back to my house. The pit. We're going to make a sauce of the chicken wings. But before I do that, I'm going to take these onions. As Justin would say, onion. I'm going to cut them like this. Show you something that adds a little dimension of your culinary delight. Simple, people will enjoy it. Peel these onions. These are sweet Georgia onions here. Very sweet, nice, flavor, succulent. Take off the outer shell. You know how it is with onions. It will have you crying. All right? I'm simply going to do two onions. All right, Israel. These are nice sweet onions here, succulent, beautiful. What I'm going to do, let me show you. Take these 2 onions. Let me remove this. Then I'm going to somewhat score this, not much. These onions, like this. They'll cook up beautifully. Then I want to put a little oil on these. Peanut oil, olive oil. We basically use peanut oil and olive oil around here. Just bathe them in a little oil. You see that? That's all. Do the same thing to this one. All right. You can do these and add a little sweetness to them, and the people will love them. You see the 2 onions? We'll put that on the grill here. It's ideal. See? Right here. Beautiful. Look at those ribs. Isn't that nice? All right, let me clean up quickly. I want to show you how to add another little flavor to to what I'm preparing, the ribs. You can purchase what they call rub about anywhere. This is an applewood rub. You can buy this at Walmart's anywhere. It's only a couple of dollars, few dollars. Now you can mix your own with organic spices, but we'll be all right. We will be all right. Okay, here we go. See what I'm going to do with this rub? Got me a little hole in here, not too big. These spices, there are all kinds of spices in here, and it adds a different flavor. You add a layer of flavor as you cook. And what I'm going to do, come here. These are the ribs here. I want you to see this. What I will do is put a little apple juice on here, on these ribs. All right? You see that? Then I will add a little more of this. Just sprinkle that on. That will add a beautiful flavor that will have your wife just saying, help me. She can't resist the flavor. You smell, that smells so wonderful. Put another layer of apple juice on that, beautiful. Then I put some of this seasoning on there. If you smell the aroma of this, as I said, you can purchase this out of Walmart's. I don't like Walmart, but you can purchase it from there. It's called Applewood Rub, and it works well on anything, unless you want to make your own rub. We're going to let that sit, all right? Just a little bit on the onion. Give it a nice texture flavor. Let it cook. Leave it alone. All right? Okay. Now the same thing I want to do to my brisket. Let me do this quickly. You see that brisket? You see how beautiful it is? I don't want it to cook too fast. I don't want anything to cook too fast. Let me move my brisket back. All right. I want my brisket to cook fast. You don't want it to, you don't want to fry it. You just want the brisket to cook slow. We're going to be taking this chicken off soon, and then I can just move the brisket here. You don't want that. You like a little charred on that, but you don't want to ruin that beautiful brisket. And you do the same thing. Put some of this out. Simply apple juice. That's all it is, apple juice. Put it on. And then you put another layer of this on. Give it another layer of flavor. So when you cut that, it's just, they will be asking you, where did you learn this kind of culinary technique? You can't go wrong with this, all right? You may overdo it, but that's all right. You don't want to really overdo it because it will make it somewhat bitter, but this is not going to make this bitter. You want to put a layer of that on there, that's enough, all right? And just lightly coat that with some apple juice. All right? That's all you want to do. I want to get my chicken wings off because they've been on long enough. I don't want too much more heat to them. Let me look at them. You see how that's just simply tenderizing that. It's steaming it a little more. You see how tender that looks? Ma! Look at that. You don't want to cook that much longer. Let me make my sauce quickly, put that on, and then we're going to take this off and just let that cook. The ribs. Another 3 or 4 hours. Here we go. I began here. I like the cattleman. Use a little of this. It doesn't take much. What I'm going to do, it already has this condiment here will add to the flavor of things. I'm going to take a little of this, the cattleman. Then I want to put this in the bowl here. You see that? All right. And then to make sure I get it all, we'll put a little apple juice in here. Rinse it out. Get it all. Okay? See that? Put that in. All right. Put that here. Now we come back here. Okay. Watch for things to be neat and tight. You hand me that, please, sir? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I want to blend all this in together, all of this, all right? And then I want to add a little garlic powder. There's not enough in here for a gnat. I'll use all of that. Granulated garlic, you can use that, or you can use something like this. Minced garlic. I'll use a little of that. Just have the little flavoring and the bits of garlic in there when you're patting down on that chicken. We'll get all that mixed in. Ah, that's wonderful. Don't need to add honey. I'm gonna put some honey, but I also want to put just a tad of apple vinegar. Unfiltered, just pure raw vinegar. Vinegar, not much now. Kind of give it a little tartness. A little tartness. I'm gonna add a little more to that. Ooh, too much. That's enough. And then Yisrael, just a little honey Dijon mustard. Ah, nice tablespoon or two. You can't go wrong. You can always fix things to your palate's desire and delight. And then I will mix all of this together real nice. Boy, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Huh? Ah, beautiful. Don't need nothing else. You don't need much of this now. Ah, a tad of salt. A little sea salt, not much. All right. Now what I'm going to do is put this over this chicken. This chicken is done. All right, look at this. What I'm going to do is put this over this chicken here. Not all of it, just some of this. This I will not bother with. This I will. Then I just want to pour this over this. Just mix this in here. Give it a nice, rich. Let that just cook for a little while longer. Let's pour it all in. That's all right. If it's too much, that's all right. And just let that cook for a little while. Not cook, but just keep it warm. You're talking about something that's going to impress the palate of the people. This is going to be spectacular. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Man. Even this will cause my enemy to put down his sword. He gets a bite of this. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, my friend. That is simply beautiful. Look at it. Look at that. Nice barbecue wings that even your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your Isha, even the congress of the gathering of the Yisrael, you cook like this and they will say, preacher man, Riach, how beautiful. To make sure I get sauce on all of it. Spoon here. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just simply beautiful? Isn't that succulent? You want to get this on everything. Isn't that beautiful? Huh? I'll leave this on a little while just for it to condense somewhat. Make the sauce and kind of permeate this chicken here. You're going to enjoy this. Believe me. You are going to enjoy that. No doubt about it. All right. We're going to leave this on for another 20 minutes. So, that's it. That's all I want to do, about 20 minutes of this. Just leave this on. Let me check this one out. Look at that. Isn't that just simply gorgeous? Can you smell that? Smell that. Look at that. This is for my friend Benjamin. Those that will enjoy the succulent, hot, vibrant taste of the habanero and all of those added condiments here will just simply cause them to rejoice. Hallelujah. We'll cover that. We're going to leave this for just a few more minutes. Not long, maybe 15 minutes. We're going to take this off because this chicken is literally done. Simple meal is quick. You don't have to have a big grill like this. Something small for you. Family, the house of Yisrael is over visiting. They will simply enjoy that. We'll rinse out these utensils here. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Clean things up somewhat. You want to be with me on my episode when I do the lamb and the goat's meat. I will do it in different flavors and different ways, and you're going to enjoy this. It's going to be succulent, delicious. That's why I'm going to cook the day before, because it's going to take some time to cook that. And so I will cook on that Yom Rishon. I will cook on that first day of the week. We'll gather on that Shoneh, Monday, for our Pesach. We'll gather here at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the blowing of the shofar, as we will gather here and have our Pesach meal, and we're going to have a wonderful time. Hallelujah. All right. The preacher is getting things done. What I want to do, when I do the ribs, I want to check on them one more time. We will wrap them in foil. As I said, we're sending them to an individual that has given us 50 plus acres to cut for hay for our beasts, for the cows, the goats, the sheep. And he's given it to us free. And so when I cook once a month, I make sure he likes to cook to this individual, elderly man. I do make sure that I send him something. So these ribs are for him with one of these onions. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is just simply gorgeous and scrumptious. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You see that, Ma'ach Mikaya? And your Isha Mikaya El Zafanaya. Isn't that beautiful? It certainly is. We're going to let that will cook for a while there. All right. Yisrael, Riach Raiwid, Yisrael, he will be back with you. My friend back. We're back in my world. This is my house, all right? My house, all right. This is Achim Birminda. This is the brave one that loves hot things. We will find out what his palate is like on this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
That's Toda.
It's cooking too fast, so I don't like it. Gotta take it back. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These wings,
That is tough.
they are done. Look at this. These wings are done.
Oh,
Isn't that
boy? Woo, woo.
That's my honey Dijon, succulent
Boy,
barbecue
nice.
wings. They're done. These are just regular wings here. Look at that. Come on over here. Come on with that camera. Look at that, Yisrael. Isn't that beautiful? Succulent, marinated. Any
Yes,
palate
yes.
would enjoy that. Beautiful. We're going to move these aside for the inspection my ish, y'all. She will come, make sure that they are ready. We'll sit these. All right. Come on over here, my cameraman. This chicken is done. I want you to see this. Feast your eyes on this. Now, that chicken is done. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Habanero. These just have a little light spice, but I want my friend. I don't know, this may be a little too hot for your hand, but I mean, we're going to give you that one. And here, take the whole.
All right.
See what you say.
All
We will
right.
find out whether. But those ribs are beautiful. Look at that.
It is tough.
Oh, excellent. All right, we accept that from here.
Oh, mighty.
Is it hot enough?
Oh, Torah.
Hold on, hold on. All right now.
This is good here.
Tough. All right, excellent.
Yeah.
All right,
Boy,
this
it's
chicken is done. It's ready for the. Let me look at my ribs here. We'll let Benjamin chop on that. Look at that. Look at those ribs there. We're sitting these out. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer the ribs over here. And I will show you what I'm going to do. These ribs are done. These ribs are done. You see that? Now I'll show you a little trick. They got any spiciness to them?
Yes, sir.
Oh, they do?
Yes, sir.
They got a little pepper fire to them?
Yeah, the pepper.
They got a little pepper fire. Okay. That's all that matters. What I'm going to do with these, the ribs, to make sure they're succulent and delicious, I am going to,
Truth.
huh?
I said truth.
The truth? All right, let me say the chicken is truth. He's an honest man. You can see him on our channel. Some very wonderful, excellent teaching that he does here. All right, look at this. I'm going to take these ribs and I'm going to put them here. Get this, Simeon. Get the ribs here. See that foil there? I'm going to put the ribs there. That's beautiful. Look at the color of these ribs. Isn't that just, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the color. Look at those ribs. Ah, my, if I was a rib-eating man, I'm going to put these ribs here. Then I'm going to wrap this in this foil. And let it cook like this for about another hour or 2 hours. That's all you want to do. Cook like this, all right? Let me wrap it again. This is not the best foil, somewhat thin, but it will serve the purpose. I'm going to wrap these ribs here in this. See, the foil is already tearing. I'm going to wrap the ribs here like this, all right? And then what I'm going to do with that is just leave these ribs alone. Don't mess with them. Take the onions and sit them here. Just let them cook, huh?
That is wonderful.
All right then. This, we're going to let it cook for another 5 hours. We'll be back, all right? Yabrak, shalom. Here's my Isha Rafia, all right? And then here, my little friends here. You all smell the others? Those are hot for Benjamin, it's spicy. Look at this. I got it. What about that? Huh? Barbecue. Look at my little ones here, huh?
Say yum yum.
Which one you want? You want that one?
It's not hot, is it?
It's hot. Okay, let me.
Still want-
What you want, a drumstick or what?
Drumstick.
All right.
Drumsticks is hot.
All right, this for Abner. Let it cool off. All right, this is for Abner. Which one you want? This is too hot right here now.
Oh, that one right there.
You want one of these?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Your paper towel.
That one.
This one?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Sarah. Let's get it warm a little bit. Which one you want? Hadassah. This is sweet. That's spicy.
Sweet. This
All right, you want one of these. All right, Hadassah.
one. Down. This
Huh?
is a drumstick. Down.
Which one? Get the one you want then. This one here? Okay. That's for Hadassah and a Hava. Which one?
I won't.
You want a drumstick or what? A wing?
Don't give her wings.
Give her a wing?
She likes wings.
All right, this is Hadassah. Okay. Y'all need to let it get a Hava. Okay.
Oh.
My little ones are satisfied. All right, you all see that? That looks beautiful. We're gonna set these up. We got the brisket. Let me show my Ish of the brisket. Benjamin, you're gonna do the pleasure taking these in the kitchen there. So we put them up.
All right.
All right, we get this ready. We'll eat this. That sauce is beautiful.
So it's ready to go now?
Yes, sir. Both of these. You take them in. This is done. These chicken wings are done. All right. Done for my little ones. All right. How does it taste?
Taste good.
These are my briskets. Now, Israel wants to see the ribs. We're sending the ribs to a man that gave us 50 plus acres to cut the hay. But those ribs are done. Huh?
Okay.
Do they look tough?
Oh, yes.
Beautiful ribs, isn't it? You do. Maybe I'll tell you what, this is what I will do for Pesach, because you like ribs, I'm going to cook some ribs too, okay? Is that all right? All right then. Those ribs are done. We're going to let them cook like this for about another hour, 2 hours. And the reason for that is to get them even more tender.
You like that?
And then we will put the brisket in a pan in about 3 hours and let that cook for another 2 hours, and it will just be succulent. We'll put the onions in there with them. Just let that cook slowly. Don't worry about it. We'll be back. All right. Shalom. All right. All right, we're back in my house. This is where I'm closing out here. Take this. All right. These ribs are done. I want you to see these ribs. Look at these ribs. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Succulent. Beautiful. Ah, those ribs are, they're done. Look at that. Look at that. Look how succulent that is. Look at that meat. Isn't that beautiful? Ah. It is very beautiful. Okay. This is going to go to someone that has done us well. Look at that. Ah. It's beyond reason of having anything wonderful to eat. What do I need? Ah, this. Now what I'm going to do, this is done. But what I'm going to do is put it in this pan. Put the onions in there. And I'm going to let this sit for another hour or two. She's done. And what that will do is tenderize it even more. You see that? That's done. That's done. You just let that sit. Or even have to, one more thing before I move on. Just a little apple juice. See that? Look at those onions. Isn't that beautiful? Come on. It doesn't take much to cook. Just being patient. Isn't that beautiful? And what I'm going to do is close this like this. Leave that alone. Let that set for another hour or two. Just leave it right there. She'll be all right. These ribs are done. You see, they're not even that hot, whereby it will affect your hand. We need to get a container. Look at them ribs again. Put that in. Isn't that beautiful? Ever see anything like that? There's beautiful ribs there. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to close that for today. And then I will see you again on next for a Pesach meal. I will be doing ribs, lamb, goat's meat, do some burgundy goat, and some burgundy lamb. You're going to be in for a treat on that. So until Reach David Yisrael, the cook and preacher, come back at you again. May the riches of Yaris upon you all. Your shoes by the name. Shalom, shalom.